Hey there, everyone. I hope y'all are having a good day. I didn't check my hair before I got on here, so y'all are getting some raw and real things going down. So, welcome to my life. This is a lot of what happens. Things don't go as planned, and that's just how this day was. So, glad to have you joining me, and I wanted to kind of talk about the people that I serve. So, a lot of times in finances, you can feel real shame. Just there's so much emotion that goes on with your finances that there can be a lot of shame that's involved in it. And so that is not a normal. So there's so much shame that you're not going to talk to other people. You're not going to talk to friends because they're going to think that you don't have it together. You're not going to talk to your family because they taught you better. There's so much fear of judgment going on here. So it can feel really lonely. So if you're super lonely in your finances, I totally get it. I've been there. I've been in that place where I just didn't talk to anybody or say anything to anybody because I didn't want that judgment. I didn't want that feeling of knowing that I didn't have it all together. So I work with those people and we get it all out on the table because here's the thing. Whenever you are lonely in your finances, the enemy is just working in that, because if he can get you by yourself and if he can get you where you're not talking to other people, then you stay isolated and you stay lonely and you don't actually progress. And so that is a lot of, it's like if you think about it, you're hiding under a rock. You're hiding under a rock. And if you know anything about science, you know, nothing grows under there. Nothing good grows. Nothing flourishes beneath that rock. And so we want to take that rock off and just nourish you and help you and fill you with the word to be able to progress. So that's the first kind of person that I serve, is those who are feeling lonely. The next one is, have you tried a ton of things? So I know that was something that happened in my finances. I read the books, I did the programs, I read the blogs, I searched on YouTube, like I did all these things, and I was trying to do all these things, and my husband, he didn't want to join me. I was really overwhelmed because he didn't want to join me, and I was trying to carry that burden on my own. And so, and I know there's a lot of other women out there that are like this. You're overwhelmed because you're trying to do it all on your own. And here's the thing. Whenever I believe I said this in yesterday's video, but it just keeps coming up. When you're trying to do these things on your own, it's super difficult. Because not only are you trying to make progress in something that requires your intentionality and your focus, but you're also trying to pull your husband into your plans. And that is a lot of extra effort. So you're overwhelmed. And that can get it to where you just want to give up. When you're overwhelmed like that, I know that there was times whenever we were in our journey, and still are in our journey, but there was times that I just wanted to give up because I was too overwhelmed. If you can resonate with that, you're the kind of person I'm serving. And the third kind of group of people that I serve are the confused. There's so much information out there about how to handle your finances, and you don't really know where to start. And especially you don't really know where to start because you want to do this with your husband, because you know that it's important, you know that it's good, you know that it's more fruitful, but there's not really any plans out there that are like, that start with being on the same page with your husband so y'all can go. See, most financial programs and things start at the place where, okay, everybody's on board, everybody's going forward, and these are the steps to go forward, instead of coming back here to that unique position. So instead of being confused and trying all these things and all these different influencers and experts, it can get really loud and really confusing. And so those are the other ones that I help, are those that are confused. They're like, I don't know where to start. And that's what's so nice about one-on-one or group coaching whenever it's coming to finances, because your situation and your goals aren't the same as everybody else's. And so getting into everything one-on-one or in a group setting still, but instead of taking all those experts' advice and just kind of shallow, not necessarily shallow, but just surface level things, that may not actually apply to you or may not actually be important to you. And so that's where the one-on-one and group coaching really comes into play. So if you're interested in that, I do offer one-on-one coaching, as well as I am about to start just test out a group coaching program. So if that's interest to you, send me a message and we can be talking about that. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. And remember that if you're lonely, confused, overwhelmed, you're not alone and there's help. You don't have to keep living like that anymore. Have a wonderful day.